Wow, hello there everyone and welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all doing really well. Today I'm actually going to be filming a clothing haul, which feels really weird to say because I've not filmed a video like this for the longest time. I did a lot of these when I first started my channel, and since then I've dramatically reduced the amount of these videos that I've filmed. The primary reason for that is because I try to make much more informed choices over buying my clothing now, by making sure that I'm only really buying clothes that I need rather than want. And although there have been a few occasions where I've seen something I've liked and picked it up and treated myself, those occasions are happening much less frequently, which I'm really proud of, and it has been a little bit of a journey to get to that point, and that journey is still continuing. However, about a month or so ago now, I actually started a brand new job. I'm now working within the community mental health team and I'm really enjoying it, but it does mean that I'm working in an office Monday to Friday, and because all of my previous jobs that I've had don't really require me to wear my own clothes, I usually wear a uniform, I didn't have any workwear when it came to starting this job, so I had to go out and buy some staples like black trousers and a few blouses, and I have gradually built up a little bit of a wardrobe alongside my usual clothes that I thought could pass in an office. And so I thought it would be fun for me to gather all of these pieces together and film a workwear haul for you all. I have about 10 pieces to show you. As I said, it's a variety of different clothing, and because I've been collecting them over the past month or so, they have come from lots of different shops. I will try and let you know where everything is from and how much it cost, and also leave things linked down below in the description if possible. Before we begin, I just wanted to give you a cheeky reminder to please subscribe down below if you haven't already done so, and watch my videos regularly, or if you're new here then please subscribe as well. I'm really close to hitting 400 subscribers, which is super exciting. But without any further ado, I'm going to stop waffling and I'm just going to jump straight into the video. Okay, so we're going to start off with the outfit that I'm already wearing, as this is what I've worn to work today. I'll show you the trousers in a bit more detail in a second, but for now we'll start with the shirt. This shirt I recently picked up from H&M. Excuse the collar, I've not really adjusted it before filming this. I don't know why it keeps slipping down, but I absolutely love it. It's a very satiny feel, so soft and feels really luxurious. However, it was only £12.99. I've got it tucked in at the moment. I can never decide whether I prefer it tucked in or tucked out. I'll show you both and you'll have to let me know what you think down below in the comments. This is it when it's tucked out. I do really like both styles, to be honest. I think it depends what vibe you're going for. But as I said, a blue satin shirt, absolute staple, to be honest. It's a really nice sky blue colour as well, which I love. And this is the first time that I've worn it today, and it's been so comfortable all day. I don't even feel like I'm really wearing anything, which is exactly what I look for when I'm buying certain pieces of clothing. And yeah, I just really enjoyed wearing it today, and I think £12.99 for this is such a bargain. I've also picked it up in another colour just because I really love the price and I love the look of the shirt. So I'm going to quickly get changed into that and then I'll show you the other one. This is the other colour that I picked up the shirt in. I don't really know what you would call it. Maybe a beigey, browny gold. It is a combination of all of them, if you can see that up close. Again, I really like it. Very free flowing, not tight and clingy, can have it tucked in or out. And I also forgot to mention that I picked both of these shirts up in a medium. But yeah, both of these shirts I really love the style, love the price, and I just love the silky feeling of it. I've never had shirts like this before. You can pick these up in other colours. I've definitely seen a white and a green. I'm not sure what else, but I really recommend getting these if you are looking at building a workwear wardrobe for yourself. Just to quickly show you the trousers, I appreciate you can't see them that well, but there isn't too much to see. I picked these up from New Look. I really love the fit of them. I think they look nice all the way around. They're not too baggy, they are quite skinny and go all the way down to your ankles, which I just think is perfect. I believe these were about £14.99, so a little bit more expensive than what I would usually pay, but I really like the quality of them. I think they feel really nice. They're comfortable enough to wear all day long, and they're just such a staple in the wardrobe. This last blouse is actually the very first thing I picked up when I found out I was starting the job soon and went panic buying. I actually really like it and I loved it at the start. It was from New Look, it's a size 12 and it was £19.99, so a little bit on the pricier side, but I could justify it because I realised that I was starting a new job and I was really excited. And at first first, I really loved it. However, now that I've worn it a few times, I'm not gonna lie, I wouldn't necessarily recommend it if you do have a slightly larger chest. The reason being is because these buttons at the front, I don't even know if you can tell, they come and, there you are, you can tell, they come undone so easily. You don't even have to do much movement and they will just pop undone, especially these top two with no warning at all, and I'll be flashing the whole office. Overall, I do really love the top. I love the style of it, how it comes in here and then comes out, perfect for a food baby. But it's just the button issue that frustrates me. I think if I put a little stitch in the buttonhole just to make it a bit smaller, that might help. So that's what I'm going to try next, because I can't bear to get rid of this. I've only worn it about 3 times and that's definitely not value for money. But I do really like it. I think it just depends on your body shape and whether the buttons are going to pop open for you or not. So this was actually my last blouse, and I'm now going to move on to the knitwear pieces. I have 2 things to show you, one cardigan and one jumper, and we'll start with the cardigan because why not? So this is a cardigan and I picked it up from Primark. I got it in a size 12 and it fits very true to size. It was £15 and again, it's in a really nice sky blue colour, so I might have a bit of an obsession going on right now with the colour blue. I'll show you it close up, because what I really liked about this cardigan and what made me buy it was the buttons that it has on it. I like the gemstone look, I think it's really nice, and I don't own anything else that looks like this. I will say that I do usually wear it with a t-shirt underneath, because as you can see it's very gappy and I'm also prone to getting very warm and having hot flushes, so I usually put a white t-shirt on underneath and then take this off if I need to. But yeah, I've gotten a lot of wear out of this so far, especially on the colder days, because it's perfect just to throw on and then take off later if you do get too hot. So we'll definitely recommend getting one of these if they are still available in the shops. I know the turnover of clothes in Primark happens really fast, so you might not even be able to get this anymore, but I do really like it and it is different to anything else that I've had before, so I'm very happy with it. Oh my goodness, every time I put this jumper on, I think I fall more and more in love with it. It was such a good find. I picked this up in Asda. It was only £12 and I got it in a size 12 and I just love it so much. It's a really nice colour, ready to welcome in spring when the sunshine decides to come back out again. I don't know how well you can see from back here, but it's a light green colour. I don't know if it's got a better term for it than that, but I really love it. Perfect for spring, as I said. And the sleeves have got this little extra detail which I think pulls the whole jumper together. It makes me feel kind of like a flower at the end, and so even though it's a very simple jumper, having this bit of extra detailing really makes me feel a lot more put together. Another thing that I love is that I've been wearing this jumper to work, but also when I'm not at work, and the same goes for most of these pieces as well. They're not just work clothing, they are clothing that I can wear outside too, which, going back to what I said at the start of the video about making better choices, that's definitely something that I was looking for when I was building together this little wardrobe. I didn't just want to be able to wear it in the workplace, I wanted to wear it on date nights, days out, spring walks in the park. I think that's really important to me, to have things that I can wear on multiple occasions. But yeah, I absolutely love this jumper. I think it's so cute and that's all I have to say on it really. The next thing I'm going to move on to is my trousers. I have 2 other pairs to show you in addition to these black ones which you've already seen, so I'm going to get changed into those quickly and then after that we'll move on to the dresses. Okay, so we're going to slightly ignore this white top. This isn't how I would usually style up the trousers. It is quite similar. I would usually go for a white blouse or a really tight white top that tucks into the trousers. I just think that elevates the look a little bit more. I picked these trousers up from Primark. They were £15, so a little bit more on the pricier side, but I did really like them. They also had a matching blazer, which I desperately wanted, but they only had it in sizes 10 and 8, which were just way too small for me. Speaking of too small, my only criticism of these trousers is that they are definitely too tight. I am quite often bursting over the edge of them. I picked them up in a size 14, so I did size up one size because I know that Primark sizing is all over the place. However, I didn't try them on in the shop. I tried them on when I got home, and I actually found that they were still way too small. I could have definitely got a 16. I'm sure I could have even have got an 18 if I wore them with a belt, which is just slightly ridiculous. I mean, it's ridiculous that I'd be wearing a 16 anyway when I'm usually a 12 in every other store. but Primark sizes are always a little bit of a mess, so we have to learn to accept that the clothes are made to fit us and we are not made to fit the clothes. But other than the sizing issue, I do really like these trousers. I love the fit of them. I love the sandy colour that they are. I think it's a perfect staple alongside the black trousers. So yeah, overall I do really like the trousers, but if you are getting these, definitely size up. And it's really weird because the next set of trousers that I've got to show you are also Primark and they fit me fine in a 14. So it really does go to show that you just can't trust sizes in clothing shops nowadays. But yeah, never mind, that's my ramble done. I do really like the trousers. I am keeping them. I've worn them multiple times. I just have to do it on days where I'm not very bloated and I'm going to have a light lunch. So as I said, this pair of trousers were also from Primark. I got them in a size 14 and they fit really well. I think it's because at the back they have a slightly elasticated waist, so there's lots of room for them to stretch out, which again is perfect for food babies and makes them feel really comfortable. They almost feel like joggers even though they're not, they are trousers. These were actually only £10 as well, which I think is an incredible price, and they have real pockets, which is always a bonus. Once again, they are a sky blue colour, so there's definitely a theme going on here. And I just love everything about them. I love the fit, I love the style, I love the length. Again, it comes down to the ankle. Perfect once I've got my shoes on. And I usually wear these with a blouse or a white tight top. Again, I've tried to tuck this one in so that you can see a little bit more what it would look like when I usually wear them. I'm now going to move on to my final section, which is dresses. I have 2 dresses to show you and I love both of them so much. So we're going to ignore the amount of wrinkles in this dress for now. As you can probably tell, I've worn it a few times and it's recently come out the wash but is yet to be ironed. I still, however, wanted to show it you. I can't miss it out from this haul, so ignore the wrinkles. But look how cute this dress is. I picked this up from H&M. It was £17.99 and I don't have enough good words to say about it. I got it in a medium and it fits really nicely. It's not meant to have any shape, it's just completely free flowing. I suppose you could wear it with a bout if you wanted to. I personally just wear it like this. I've been wearing it with black tights and my black shiny shoes at the moment because it's still quite cold. But as it moves into spring and summer, I just wear it with my bare legs and my white trainers and just have it as more of a casual look. It's perfect for when it gets warmer just because it doesn't cling to you at all. It obviously leaves room for lots of food and bloating, and it just feels so freeing and just amazing. It doesn't feel like you're wearing anything until it cinches in at the arm a little bit, and these arms come down to about here. You could also roll them up if you wanted to. I personally don't, but I suppose you could if that's the look that you were going for. And yeah, I just love this dress and I wish I had more things in my wardrobe that were like this, just very easy to throw on and walk out the door. It kind of looks like you've made an effort because your outfit all matches, but you really haven't. So I absolutely love this, and if H&M bring out any more in different designs, I'll definitely be getting my hands on some of them because I've gotten a lot of wear out of this already and I know I'm going to wear it so much more in the future. So I'm very aware that this last dress isn't going to be everybody's cup of tea just because of the style of it. I wasn't entirely sure in the first place whether it was my cup of tea, but now that I've worn it a few times, it definitely is, and I'm so glad that I picked this up. This dress is from New Look. I got it in a size 12 and it was £23.99, which is slightly more than what I would have liked to have paid for it. The quality isn't that great, it's very, very thin. But at the same time I really liked it and then thought that the thin material would be good for the spring and summer when it does get warmer. It comes down to just above your knee again, so recently I've been wearing that with tights and my black shoes, but the same as the other dress, when it gets warmer I'll be wearing it with my white trainers or black trainers. If I come in a little bit closer, you'll be able to see the detailing of it a little bit more. It's this beautiful floral print. It has a ruffled neck, which is the bit that I don't think many people often like because it can be a bit irritating when you have a ruffled neck, but this one definitely isn't. And then on the arms, they kind of puff out a little bit and then come in here again with some more ruffles that are elasticated. So you can either choose to wear it above your elbow or beneath. I personally think it looks a little bit better above because when it's beneath it tightens things out and just makes me look a bit weird. And then at the back it also has a little tie which is very difficult to do yourself. I'm amazed that I've just managed to do it on my own. I usually have to get Charlie to help me, but I love that the tie brings it all in and cinches you in all the right places, flows out in the correct places for me anyway. If I undo the bow, if I can, you'll see the difference. Like now it's just completely baggy, and it really adds so much more shape to have it tied up as well. So I absolutely love this dress. It was definitely a treat, but one that I'm very happy with. And once again, I could justify the price a little bit more just because I know I'll be getting lots of wear of this in work and also outside of work as well. This is something that I would just wear on a normal day out in spring and summer, so for me I didn't really mind paying that, but to other people it might seem a little bit more pricey if you are only going to wear it on a few occasions. But that actually brings me to the end of the video. As I said at the start, I only had 10 pieces to show you, and they were a variety of different pieces of clothing. I didn't want to go all out and buy everything that I saw that I liked, just because I was aware that I had lots of things in my wardrobe already that I could wear to the office, just things like plain t-shirts, any jumpers that I have for the winter, and I'm sure when I go through my box of dresses and transition my wardrobe across the spring and summer, I know there'll be a few pieces in there that I bought last year or have had for a few years that I can also wear at the office too. So there wasn't any need for me to go all out and do a massive haul, but I do really hope you've enjoyed watching this miniature one. If you did, then let me know down below in the comments what your favourite piece was. Also, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to me. As I said at the start, I am very close to 400 subscribers, which is really exciting. And other than that, I look forward to seeing you all very soon in the next video. Goodbye!